Good morning, men. It is like 7:52 and a half a.m. and I woke up today on time, which was actually, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I woke up probably like 10 minutes after my alarm. My alarm went off and I was sitting there and I snoozed it. And I waited for the next alarm to go off. And that is not what I'm supposed to do. And I'm probably gonna try not to do that again. But today I hit arms. I'm trying to switch up like the splits of the workouts that I do because I've been doing the same old ones for a really long time. But yeah, today I hit arms. And something I did today that I haven't been doing in a really long time is I ran a mile before my workout today. And it's really crazy because like the mile was still under 7 minutes, which is pretty impressive for me because I haven't ran at all in like a month. Like dead ass, I haven't ran at all in a month. And I ran a mile in under 7 minutes today. So that kind of gave me some forward momentum for my lift. But today I was just focusing on going back to the basics because over the last month it's been like some days that are really, really good and some days that are really, really bad. Because the days I do really, really good, I just try to focus on doing everything in my power, like just focus on like everything. But at the end of the day, the only times that like it gets to a point of routine is when it's basic, right? So right now I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, like, I mean, I feel like there's more left in the tank for this thing, or I feel like, I don't know, I guess like bored because the routine was just so easy, like, because it was so basic. But I wrote down everything that I need to do and everything that I was doing when I was most locked in, and I put it on this app. It's called Streak. And actually Gage, forgive me for not knowing his anything. Gage, he's on our sales team. Maybe I'll like at him in the description or something. But he put me on this app where you could just like keep track of the streaks that you have. It's like a counter app where like you can count like your habit tracker, right? So I put all of like the most basic things that like just attributed to me being the most locked in when I was the most locked in. And I put them on the app. And I could just keep track of all of the like basic things, just all of the bare necessities. And I used to do it in a notebook, and I used to do it a lot of different ways, but I feel like having it on my phone just makes it a little easier for me, so I can like have it everywhere. I mean, I guess I could carry around a freaking like pen and paper everywhere, but like I have it on my phone now, so I have no excuse. And it was an app that I had to buy, so I know I'm gonna use this shit. But today's video is literally just about the fact that like you just need to go back to the most basic form of what you're doing when you can't find success. Like just go back to what was working the first time. Like right now I'm doing sales, right? And when I first got out here, it was like a month after everybody else had already been out here. And they'd been out here long enough to have a really good week or 2 really good weeks, and then they like didn't get a single account closer account, like they didn't get a single lead or whatever appointment set for 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight. And they're all just like, damn, like what's going on? Like why am I seeing something different now? And the people who went back to producing how they were before went back to the basics, the things that even got them to where they are. And I feel like in my life, I literally, like, especially in this time and with everything going on, like there is literally so much shit going on in my life that I just need to go back to the most basic form of all, like, of everything that I'm doing. Because it is paramount to my success that I just keep the bare minimums. Like I'm trying to raise my standards, right? Or keep them where they were when they were high. But that bar needs to be able to be flexible. It needs to be able to go up more, right? And the only way that you can freaking move to the next level of life is by, one, getting more points, which is money. I learned that from John Mark Stevenson. money is literally points. If you see somebody with more money than you, they've done more freaking like adventures, more shit than you. If they have more money, obviously, right? Or they like, whatever, like that's a whole nother video. But it all, like, if you see somebody on a different level than you, then that means that they have raised their standards higher than yours, right? And if they haven't raised their standards higher and they have more points than you, and they're not, if somebody's on a higher level than you, or whatever the fuck, it obviously means that they're doing something that you're not. And what they're doing that you're not is holding their standards so high. And I know that was just a fucking word loop. Forgive me, I'm on 5 hours of sleep because I don't give a fuck. I will be in the gym every single day at the same time, because that is what I promised myself to do. And I have been letting myself down for the last month, and I refuse to keep letting myself down. And I'm a man of my word. I am a man of my word. I am. And I am keeping myself to the standard of coming in here at 6:15 every single day, no matter how much sleep I get. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It is only a period of my life. If I can't sacrifice sleep and put in more work than everybody else for a period of my life, nobody else I know is in the gym right now. Nobody else I know was up last night doing the shit that I was doing last night. Nobody else I know was putting in the same amount of work as me. And I need to do everything how I do this. The discipline that I hold myself to here, I need to hold myself to on the doors. The discipline that I hold myself to on the doors is going to leak into this. And it all goes back to the basics. The basic principle that how you do anything is how you do everything. So when you feel yourself in a rut, don't try to reach for new things. Don't try to reach for a new way out of the problem and try to, you know, cope with this and you know, make excuses and negotiate for different ways and just keep reaching. Because when you're drowning and you're trying to swim, they're reaching like a ladder. They're trying to climb. But the people that stay afloat are the people that just go like this, right? Right? They're going back to the basics, the necessities that you need. Because you can make it a lot farther with basics than you can with just a few things that just might be super good, right? You might do one thing super good. You might be super disciplined in one thing, but that doesn't fucking matter. Because if how you do anything isn't how you do everything, then you're gonna fall, right? You might have a tall ass tower, right? And it's all stacked like this, but one little wind, one little storm blows by and your shit is crumbled, right? You have to start with the foundation, start with the basics, go back to the basics and build that from there. Because that is how you will build a strong willpower, a strong mindset, right? Strong, undeniable self-certainty is what everybody wants. And that is how you build it, when you go back to the basics.